In first news, India and the US are expected to announce a mini trade deal soon. The bilateral trade agreement between India and the US, which had been announced by the Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi and US President Mr. Donald Trump earlier this year, is expected to be firmed up in phases as India and the US are close to signing a trade deal after the announcement of new reciprocal tariffs of 25 to 40% on imports from 14 countries including Bangladesh, Malaysia, Japan, Thailand and South Korea, warning that any retaliation would attract even higher US tariffs. Reciprocal tariffs of 26% announced on Indian goods had been paused till 9th July except for a 10% baseline tariff imposed on all goods from most countries. India and the US aim to conclude the first part of the bilateral trade agreement by September to October with the broader aim of more than doubling bilateral trade to $500 billion by 2030. The US was India's largest trading partner for the fourth straight year in financial year 2025, when bilateral trade amounted to $131.84 billion. Exports to the US increased by 11.6% to $86.51 billion, while imports rose by 7.4% to $45.33 billion. And the US administration is looking at duty concessions on certain industrial goods, automobiles, wine, petrochemicals, dairy, and some of the farm products. Indian negotiators were in Washington for over a week recently to discuss an interim deal, while sensitive issues related to agriculture and dairy may be discussed later when, as of now, the focus is on industrial goods.